Hey, here we are for the post-show for the 420 Club. Thank you to everybody who's a member for watching Alicia and I in our sunglasses. And
Taylor's whole face.
Resplendent in purple.
It's because he has that beard. He's still, you know, showing the same amount of face.
Yeah, I have half of my face covered.
I didn't notice in the show we just did with Baron Vaughn and Open Mike Eagle that you, you know, really go nicely this shirt with the colors of your bong there, of your device. What are we calling it? A rig?
Yeah, a rig.
Was that intentional, the purple? Because you can change that color, right?
I just always leave it on purple. I just happen to be wearing a purple shirt today. I like purple.
Do you think they want us to say, you know, like, hey, bring out the Switch? Would you just straight up just say that? Just like...
Well,
or are there other companies that make the same thing?
The Nintendo Switch is a gaming console that I also have.
So yes, that could cause some confusion.
You have to be specific on which Switch you want me to use. Which Switch?
Which Switch is which?
They should have thought harder about that, I think, the name of it.
Switch and Switch sounds awesome when I think about it that way, though. This
Switch and Switch?
Switch.
Yeah. I just play my. That's kind of my life. Is I just smoke that and play my Switch
switcher.
At the same time. Yeah, I need a third. Is there like a strain called a switcheroo or something?
Whoa.
The full name is Switch, not affiliated with Nintendo.
Maybe. I guess because it's specifically the Dr. Dab, the Switch by Dr. Dabber.
Maybe that's, yeah. But you can't say bring me the Dr. Dabber because they have lots of other things, right?
Yeah. Well, they have a lot of different products.
Yeah.
So I don't...
Back to square one. We don't know what to call it.
This is a real conundrum.
Yeah. Just bring that thing out.
A piece. It's kind of like a... Everybody says it looks like different stuff, but I think it looks like a lighthouse.
I do too.
Oh, like the whole base part, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just ignore the part sticking out of the back.
Yeah, it's just like a...
That's like the puppeteer of the holding the lighthouse puppet.
Right?
I do think it just looks like the base of a lava lamp.
Yeah, lava lamp. It's a tiny lava lamp. Like why is there so much space that you can't see? Just there'd be just tiny little bubbles in that one little part.
Oh my God, they
should like if they made it wrong.
A little lava lamp though.
Yeah, why not?
Whoa.
Dr. Dabber,
that would be
you're getting
amazing.
fresh ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
The people at Dr. Dabber are definitely 420 Club members and watching this.
Man. Well, my favorite thing about this is just like the light effect on the wall. I love. So if I got that light effect like while smoking, I mean, you know, those two things go together already, I guess.
I mean, you can make it like...
You do two things with one device. You
can make it like sparkly, different colors, and like a disco event.
Yeah, once you learn where that middle button is, you could do everything in the dark.
I want one to project stars on my ceiling.
I guess maybe you shouldn't decide how much of a dab to put in the dark.
Do you dab in the dark? Are you just like good, like if we blindfolded you, you could always like scoop out the same amount each time?
No, I've not, definitely not. I've definitely had like put my phone in my mouth before as a light.
Oh.
Do you leave it here or do you take it home?
I take it home.
So then you use it at home?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, this stays here. Everything stays here.
It's so nice.
But yeah, but that's cool that it's being put to use. What do you think the you know? Of course, we don't have a warranty on it because they gifted it to us. But
that's true.
But what do you think? How long do you think they would take responsibility for it lasting?
We did already break that one piece.
That's actually true. I broke this on camera, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I put a little piece of tape on there, and it's totally functional.
Fine. Yeah, you don't even need it.
If anything, I think it's like a little less intimidating to grab.
Yeah.
The like spike look, I don't know. It's weird to grab at.
That's true.
But anyway, we should do some. But we've just been hitting it, not even lifting that thing off anymore.
Yeah, you don't really need to on this as much, unless we were doing like a huge hit, which we kind of knock on the door of sometimes.
Someone should make custom lids for this.
They definitely should.
Like that spike thing that broke off, it could be like a different thing, like
I reached out to a friend of mine who blows glass about making they make like little like bubbles that you just put on top of there that works just like a carb cap. They're pretty sweet.
Carb cap.
Carb cap. Who's up? Alicia?
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta, this will be your first one in a minute.
I'm gonna smoke something that's left over.
Got so quiet.
Can't tell colors. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's those glasses. That's so funny. This is a great opportunity for us to say, if you're colorblind, you can't. You shouldn't use switch.
I could see red, but when it turned green, it looked like it just turned off.
Or just learn the wrong colors. You just have to know. You just have to know you're wearing the glasses. Yes.
All right.
All right. While I do my first one, do you have a pot topic you'd like to?
Yeah, I'm dab recovering.
Possibly. Yeah, take your time. So I should say that these bonus episodes just sort of appear randomly because you don't necessarily know when we've done pre-tape shows and then done one of these. But every time we come into the studio and do 2 shows now, we're doing one of these as well. So we just have to mix things around date-wise for various reasons, and it's weird, but. Also, for me, I think that like the only reason to watch it live is if you want to like comment and talk about it as you're watching it,
Some people do.
Which people do, yeah. But I think that, the people that just watch it without bothering with the comments is, that's.
Yeah, just whenever they're free, they want to pack a bowl and sit down and watch.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And, pick an episode where you don't know either of the guests, because I think a lot of times they'll surprise you, especially because
those are some of the best ones.
They already agree to come on and smoke pot, so it already makes them pretty cool. Haven't been too many uptight or weird people, but even they, have their charm.
Yeah, no one's been like, a show has felt unbearably long.
No, I hope not, but I don't, I can't really vouch for that statement because I'm in all of them, but yeah, it's, I don't really think of any show as a bad show. I think, one is maybe not as hilarious as others just because, sometimes you're just sitting around smoking and talking about stuff. It doesn't have to be all jokes.
They have different tones.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I don't
fun,
even remember, and
all-
I don't really remember that much about them. Like, it's the weirdest kind of memories that, like, while watching an episode, I remember every single thing that happened. But if you quiz me before it, what happened, I wouldn't come up with much. I mean, like Melissa Etheridge's case, I can't remember if it was fun or not. I just remember knowing the whole time that I was with Melissa Etheridge and just trying to navigate that, not be weird or obnoxious.
I can't believe she was on this show. That's so good.
But that's the other thing that kind of surprised me is that, it didn't get, crazy big numbers, But I think a lot of it has to do with timing. Like, I think a lot of people are going to watch that Tiffany Haddish one because, there's just kind of a appetite for her right now, and whatever she's up to, and this is scandalous. In many places they'll be shocked that she's done it.
So Melissa needs a scandal, is what you're saying.
No. But yeah, that's that one's gonna get a lot of views, I think. I hope. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
It was definitely a fun episode.
Yeah, well, that people. That's an example of like. I hope no one's like, well, I don't know who this other guy is, because Eric Edelstein was amazing and a very funny dude.
So great.
And was hit that thing like a champ.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he did
great.
good. He did really good.
Would you like to?
Sure. Holy shit. I planned it out today. I've got things to do after this. and we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, you got, yeah.
There it is, there it is. See, that's the thing is...
Yeah, it's like you got to learn to read Braille to be able to...
Here we go. What color is it now?
It looks really orange.
Okay.
I mean, I guess red,
That's
but
about right.
an orangey red.
And then what's this?
Off? Green. Yeah, that's so weird.
Does it just cancel it out? Oh, it really does. Huh.
Yeah, red tinted glasses can be a terror.
I think people who are colorblind, I think the red and green confusion is a big one, right?
I bet.
I think that's real.
Yeah, I think so.
I get it. So don't drive with red tinted glasses.
Yeah.
That's the
Or if you're colorblind.
I mean, I guess you know which light is green, and you can just see which one is lit. Anyway, hey, want to hear something in the news?
Yeah.
That happened recently. Here
Let's do a
we
hot
go.
topic.
Hot topic.
There it is.
There's a new study that was published in the International Journal of Epidemiology, and it showed that marijuana users are less likely to be obese compared to non-users.
All right.
Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of the stoner community. But
I mean, you do think of a caricature of a stoner as being a thin person, even though, you know, munchies and laziness are huge parts of it. But like, you know, Shaggy in Scooby-Doo, he was like a real skinny dude. And, you know, all the classic stoners, like, tell me, I mean, I'm sure there are some.
Yeah,
What are the fat
I can't
stoners?
really think of, no. It's definitely not a stereotype.
I mean, fat people smoke weed in movies and TV and stuff, but I don't think there's any, like, I think the idea of a stoner is more of a, you know, like undernourished kind of thin too sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
which is weird because snacking is part of like a stereotype of being stoned.
I think stoners are more like active though, because they're just so much more. I mean, I can only work out when I'm high because I just can't focus otherwise. But also, I don't know. It seems like a lot of like.
Yeah, I mean,
like
you know, I used to be able to make the joke you
right?
have to go get more weed, so that's at least gets you out of the house or whatever, or at least out to the front door to meet your guy. But yeah, it's
not anymore delivery services.
But it's so fun to go out and do things. Yeah, you're right. You do have an active lifestyle, but I just think that every shape and size smokes weed and has to deal with, you know, whatever the side effects may be. You know, like it's just weird that everybody sort of has a stereotype of a stoner.
Yeah.
I mean, that was our whole thing when we went, you know, when we went and did the marijuana logs. We were just like three, you know, male comics just in a weird way making fun of the vagina monologues.
That's pretty great.
It was super fun. I was very, very happy that we thought of it.
Who's ready for seconds?
Oh, so you've only done the one so far?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I didn't mean to like.
No, that's
I
good.
didn't mean to like
you
point
only-
at you in
Cruise
judgment.
through some.
No, that's cool. I just mean I wouldn't be surprised either way if it had been one or two at this point. But do you want another one?
I mean, I can. Let's do it.
Yeah, do
I
another
can
hot
do
topic.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So CVS in 8 U.S. states are now going to sell CBD products in 800 of their stores.
Who is?
CVS.
Whoa, really?
The like friendly neighborhood pharmacy store?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They can't do anything that's like a food product with it though.
It's
So it
just gonna
has to be like capsules and
pills.
lotions.
Yeah, like
and-
topical.
tinctures.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's pretty awesome.
it's a pretty big step, you know. That's that continuing, you know, normalcy. You know, like people just seeing stuff around. It's says CBD and THC. You know, it's
No,
it's
definitely.
helpful.
I feel like I have relatives that are just like so afraid of even CBD just because they don't understand it, but they just like saw it in the store.
Yeah, those are the same people that were scared of Jolt Cola.
Man, it is crazy though. I mean, being back home in Florida for a little bit and seeing like CBD signs just like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. It's taking that leap.
I like that it's there's a place in Tampa where they just had a big sign out front that said CBD's here, you know.
That's cool.
And yeah.
Also,
an investigation followed to see what was going on in there. And it's true because I guess they can there do that. Right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But that's not true everywhere.
Yeah.
Where was it? We were just talking to somebody about how it's a felony to have.
Oh, in Texas, it's a felony to have anything like you'd put in a vape pen, like any of the.
Like oil?
Not concentrate, but yeah, I guess concentrates and oils and like that kind of stuff.
If I had this?
Non-flour.
That's a felony in Texas. Felony!
That's
crazy. Yeah, I mean, how often it's enforced is probably not that much, only in cases where they want somebody in jail. You know, you're timid enough. You're not causing any problems.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not. That's
you're
so
not
crazy.
Exchanging money with anybody.
All right, can't go to Texas.
I mean, I don't feel like it would be that way at all in Austin. If I could speak
Austin
for one place.
Fine with it.
And I, you know, everywhere I go in Texas, I have a great time. Hello, Texas.
Hey, Texas.
But yeah, no, I mean, you know, there's people just like us in Texas.
Of course.
That's where they live for whatever reason. And I can't hold it against them. So we'll see you soon. When's my next Texas show? I don't think I have one in the books right now, but it will be soon. Those are 3 or 4 cities in Texas are like some of my best markets. Yeah, so I can go there. I can visit them frequently.
That's awesome. Man.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea. CVS.
About CBD being in CVS.
A lot of acronyms.
Walgreens, it's right there in the title, man.
What does
they could go right to flour.
Yeah.
Where do you get your greens?
At the wall, man.
Walgreens, man.
Yeah. No, it's Walmart.
Yeah, Walgreens. They don't just sell walls. Remember that old Paris Hilton quote?
No.
Where she said, Walmart, what do they sell there? Walls? And she meant it. Because she's so rich, she doesn't know what Walmart is.
Oh,
I got you. It's like Jessica Simpson thinking the tuna or chickens of the sea, and then actual chickens. I got you. I know a pretty girl reference from reality shows.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy.
Great job, Taylor.
Is there anything you need to? What's going on, Taylor? With your anything you need to plug? Do you need people to come to a show?
I'm just doing shows around town in LA. Nothing too special. If you're in LA, follow my Instagram at Rizzo. I got some stuff going on around town. Look me up if you're here. Come out and see me. Yeah.
That was great. Really sold it. I loved it. You know, just for the Patreon people, I'm going to take off my... Wow, it is bright in here still.
It is bright.
I take my sunglasses off at the end just for Patreon, you know, because that's how much I appreciate you guys. And
I usually sit over there, so like the lights aren't as in my eyes. Over here, it's a whole... This is tough.
Oh yeah, these bonus shows are hard on you.
Yeah.
I could tell. But it also looks like you're just hanging out getting a tan.
You know,
you got a real beach chair look about you today.
Thanks.
And yeah, for anybody that's wondering, yes, her hair color is lighter. Or wait,
that's just the sun.
Which order are these gonna? Oh, this is gonna come out right away. So this is before everything else. This will be the first they see your new hair.
Next week.
No, this will be today, soon, like later this afternoon.
Cool.
Yeah. So Congratulations on that, Patreon 420 Clubbers. Like, you might be the first people to see Taylor without his beard, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Like,
you never know.
When he decides to shave, it could be right before one of these episodes.
Yeah, you never know. If I slip when I'm grooming and mess it up, you just got to get rid of the whole thing.
Maybe he'll shave it live on cam for you.
I love it.
You got,
I love it all.
We got to raise money for charity if we're doing that.
Yeah. Send us your pledges at the, patreon.com/gettingdug. Wait, you are already members if you're watching this, so I apologize. Tell your friends and family, hey, this show you don't watch, help support it. This feels like PBS now, and we've gone longer than our allotted time, but this has been fun. Thank you, Alicia, and thank you, Taylor, and thank you this massive crew that puts it all together and works so hard. And what do I say at the end of these? I don't have any kind of
Every
sign off.
suggestion I've had has gotten scowled at.
I'm still looking for a sign off.
Yeah.
What have we tried?
I thought I might have had one.
The only one I can remember is
how about au revoir, mon ami?
Whoa. I mean,
that's really high class.
All right, that's what I'm going with.